welcome to the first ever Liberty Camp for Kids. We're really excited to have you here. And I hope you're ready to have some fun, because you're going to have a lot of fun. And we're going to get the program started here. My name's Tom, and I'm from the Portage County Tea Party. And all the volunteers here worked really hard to put on a camp that you're going to just want to tell everybody about.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
One of the facts about the flag is the colors of the flag. Now, sometimes you hear it called the red, white, and blue. So the colors mean something.
Okay. No, say again, no taxation without representation.
May we have ice cream at every meal? No!
Sorry, nice try.
9, 10!
Bravo, very nice. You have earned your next Tootsie Roll.
I'm George Washington, known as the father of our country. I was born February 22nd, 1732.
Well, actually, because we were Minutemen, we heard they were coming. How long did it take us to get ready?
A minute.
Really short.
So you see these little heart-shaped ones? That means that those are lemon. They have a little lemon flavor. So yesterday when we were talking about making lemonade, these are the little plants that they use.
These are the men who signed the Declaration of Independence. Whose signature is that? Anyone tell me? John Hancock. Louder!
I make the rules and the people follow them.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.
God given.
Oh, that's good, yeah. I, Thomas Jefferson, wrote the Declaration with a couple other guys helping me. And at the end of the war, my buddy over here, James Madison, he wrote the Constitution, the law of our land.
And are you done with yours?
Okay, well can you imagine doing that all day long? That would be hard. Well, as I preached over and over and over, the coal miners finally got it, and they decided to start gathering up money. And when they had enough, they built a school for their children so they could learn to read and write.
And I am President John Adams. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself today. I was born October 30th, 1735, in what is now known as Quincy, Massachusetts. On May 10th, 1776, I seconded Richard Henry Lee's resolution calling on the colonies to adopt new, presumably independent governments.
People were about to give up on the Revolutionary War, but because George Washington pushed his soldiers on and you brave soldiers walked through snow to Trenton, they won that battle and the American Revolution kept going. Let's see how brave they were. Pretty hard, isn't it? Imagine walking 9 miles, that's almost to Kent. You walk all the way to Kent in snow.
Okay, hold. I don't know whoever sitting in their seat I guess.
Say if these three branches of government just decided to try to go their own way, what would happen? Guys, try to go your own way. What's going to happen? Okay.
Well, during a lightning storm, they would send the bell ringer into the church to ring the bell.
Oh.
Guess what happened?
We got electrocuted?
Yes! Being a bell ringer was a hazardous occupation. So, based on my experiment with the kite and the key, I created a thing called a lightning rod.
Now, when I say switch, you're gonna switch jobs. Are you ready for this? Okay, then we tap it. Okay. Okay, now whip across. Okay, now press it down. Right. Now, see this little hole thing? You know,
Yeah, you put the fire here.
That's right.
Out there.
That's right. Ah, nice stick. Excellent stick. Okay. Beautiful, nice stick. Thank you. Each other. But they were just in this mode of fighting. They couldn't find any other excuse. Bursting together. Congratulations. Ready?
It would look much better to have 5-point stars rather than a 6-point star. So she took a piece of paper just like this. They wanted an official flag. And while she was talking, she talked to them. She made 4 folds. She said this would be good for the official flag. We need an official flag. We have many different flags. You've seen the Gadsden flag. We need one flag that's for all the United States. She unfolded it. She had a 5-point star.
Who's going to come up and tell me something you learned today? Anybody want to come up? You come on up. What did you learn? Okay. There we go. Okay, what's your name?
Olivia.
Hey, Olivia, what'd you learn?
Not to drop the American flag on the ground.
Ah, very important. Very good. Hi. What's your name?
Madison,
Hey, Madison. What'd you learn today?
that when you're raising the flag to do it fastly and when you're lowering it to do it slower or something like that.
Out of respect, right? Out of respect for the flag. Hi, what's your first name? Hi, Shanae. What did you learn today? Got anything?
About blue is for justice.
Yeah, blue is for justice. That's right. Great. All right, we'll take the rest of you, then after that, we're done. Hi, what's your first name?
Audrey.
Hi, Audrey. What'd you learn?
I learned that the soldiers had to walk up through ice and snow.
With their feet wrapped in what?
Cloth.
Because they didn't have what?
Shoes.
They had no shoes, right? They had to walk through the snow with their feet wrapped in cloth. Thank you. Hi, what's your first name?
Brianna.
Hi, Brianna. What'd you learn?
About no taxation without representation.
Ah, great. I'm going to use that in just a minute. Hi, David. What'd you learn?
I learned when how hot the kind of stoves Indians have can get to how hot 1,500 degrees.
Holy moly, hot. That stove gets hot, 1,500 degrees. You don't want to mess with that. Hi, what's your first name?
Larissa.
Hi, Larissa. What'd you learn there?
That they use Bobcat to cover up.
Because they kept them warm, right? They had the first, right? Okay, that's true. That's true. Hi, what's your first name?
I learned that there was like 13 states, and I learned about that statue.
Oh, yeah, the 13 states, right? Did you learn about 13 states? What's your first name?
Shirey.
Hi, nice to meet you. What'd you learn today?
That freedom, liberty means freedom.
Hi, what's your first name?
Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. What'd you learn?
That Thomas Jefferson wrote the Declaration.
Yeah, that Thomas Jefferson actually drafted the Declaration of Independence, right? We learned that. What's your first name?
Joshua.
What'd you learn, Joshua?
I learned about the flag, liberty, justice, and bravery, and about the wigwams. They would make their beds out of wood, and they would have like sacks of potatoes or hard stuff in them for their pillows.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right. That's good. Thanks. Hi, what's your first name? Hey, John A. What'd you learn?
That you had to use berries and bugs for tie-dye.
Oh, berries and bugs for tie-dye? Did you guys learn that? What's your first name?
Donovan.
Hey, Donovan. What'd you learn?
That the Constitution was made in 1787.
1787. See, now people forget that. All right, what's your first name?
David.
Hey, David, what'd you learn?
In the other days, people didn't have shoes, so when some people were going in the army, like doing the army, and it was snowy, they didn't even have
Socks or anything, huh?
yeah, so they put cloth around their feet and they walked in the snow.
That was pretty brave of them, wasn't it? That's pretty brave of them. What's your first name?
Madison,
All right, Madison, what'd you learn today?
that life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are God-given rights.
Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are God-given rights. Hi, what's your first name?
Jordan,
Hey, Jordan, what'd you learn?
that Betsy Ross made the flag.
That Betsy Ross made the flag. Hey, sweetie, what's your first name?
Hannah,
Hi, Hannah, what'd you learn?
that in the olden days you had to write with quills and there was no pencils.
Ah, in the olden days you had to write with quills and there were no pencils. Hey, what's your first name?
John
You turn around this thing and see it. Okay, what'd you learn?
that you had to earn stuff.
Okay, hi. Turn this way so they can see you. Okay, what's your first name?
Brianna,
Yeah, well, what did you learn today?
that the stripe on the flag represents 13 colonies.
The stripes mean 13 colonies, right? What's your first name?
Louisa,
Hi, Lisa. What'd you learn?
Ben Franklin invented the rotten and that he stopped the lightning from striking the houses and the bell ringers.
Yeah, he was an inventor, right? He wasn't just a politician, he was an inventor. That's very good. What's your first name?
Faith.
Hey, Faith, what'd you learn?
That Isaac, David, led his troop every day in front of his met every day in front of his house to practice.
Oh, so Isaac's troops met in front of his house every day to practice because they were militia. Hi, how are you? What's your first name again?
Donovan.
Donovan, good to see you. What did you learn today?
That Thomas Jefferson bought Louisiana.
Oh, that's right. Thomas Jefferson bought Louisiana, and it like made our country twice the size of it was, right? Okay. All right, what's your first name?
Jordan.
Jordan, what'd you learn?
That Benjamin Franklin was born in Philadelphia.
He was in Philadelphia, right? Okay, that's good. We had a Philadelphia here that we could visit, right? Okay, thank you. Morgan, what's up?
I learned this like the day before yesterday that Paul Revere rode with 2 other men and 2 reporters.
Okay, so they warned everybody, right? And today you practiced running back and forth, all right? But go ahead, what'd you learn?
I learned that Isaac Davis was the first officer to die in the Battle of Concord.
Right, which is the start of the Revolutionary War, right? Which is the beginning of the Revolutionary War.
What was your impression about it?
I thought this was a fabulous learning opportunity. My child came home excited about history, loving all of the activities that he had done here. It was ingenious, it was wonderful. We encourage everyone to send their children here, and we hope you take this on the road to other counties in Ohio.
From the beginning this spring, when this idea was presented to us, I was on board, and I've been truly amazed at the people who have come forward as volunteers to help our youth learn about history by doing things right in our county. I mean, I had not even been to the Historical Society grounds. This is outstanding. The children, I think, have learned so much. The leaders and everyone with a positive attitude. I think each day it's been fun for me. I learned things doing it, and I'm so thankful that there are people in this county and around Ohio that are doing the work as the founders did. Maybe not in such treacherous conditions, but we are proud of our country, we love our country, and I think that we've tried to instill that in these children.
Okay, you want to say something?
That's very good. Well, I'm really excited about this because I think children need to understand what our country really means and what it really meant to the colonists when they came over here seeking freedom.